Did Rudy just wreck himself? Thanks for tuning in again, folks. This is Brody at Alphonso Investments, here to say that I can deliver to you guys on another amazing video. If you haven't seen the news yet, I'm going to put it up on your screen now for you folks. This is the last alpha starter brick in existence, or so it seems. Nobody else has come forward with an alpha starter brick sealed in the box to say that they have one, so we have to take it from Dan over at Open Boosters that this is the last alpha starter brick in existence, and he's asking $4 million for it. Well, $4 million for the last alpha starter brick in existence seems like at that point you can just name your price. But we want to ask the question, did Rudy just wreck himself on this one? Go back at the history over at Rudy's channel and see how he got started by buying up alpha sealed products, opening them en masse and sending them away for grading, trying to get as many PSA 10s or a full PSA 10 set of alpha. You take a look at the PSA 10 and graded collection that one would have got from opening all those alpha starter decks, but compare that to what Open Boosters over in the Unhinged Magi channel are doing now today by auctioning off this one-of-a-kind item, the last known box of alpha starter decks on the market, for $4 million. So do the math here, folks, and just compare. And we're going to put a link in the description below if you guys want to check out this video, and I suggest you do it. We've got it up here on your screen for you folks. Would you have opened all your Alpha Edition starter packs or starter bricks like Rudy did? Or would you have been better off, or would he have been better off to hold on to them and seal just like Dan did and try and get the $4 million that the product can command in this day and age? You be the judge. Leave your comments in the comments section below. Did Rudy just wreck himself? Would he have been better off to hold all his alpha cards in sealed form over the long haul? Or was opening them, getting them graded the right decision? Who only knows? The second part of this video is a mail opening video and the What I'm Buying series where we get Brody's tool. So I want to say a thanks to all the Freetreons for watching, and a special announcement, we got our first Patreon. Thanks Garen Jotter, Murray Cooper, Dusty Cully, Coin Pomeroy, Tyler Friesen, Tyler Harrison, Kyle Mears, and a special shout out to the one and only MTG Moxman, who's coming in with the top 10 list that we love so much. And without that top 10, there can't be a bottom 10. And this weekend, we've got a tsunami of a tidal wave for you folks. So I hope you check it out this weekend on Brody Alphonso's bottom 10 list of reserve list cards that no one cares about. So thanks again to all of those who are watching, and to those of you tuning in on the juice. The juice is in the house, and the house is in the juice. Brody wants to do some mail opening videos. So in preparation for this video, we had to make a thumbnail. And looking at the art on the Gem Keeper card, I noticed something that I had never seen before. It led me to go back into the collection and take a second look at the Rudy Gem Keeper card. If Rudy did wreck himself, has the writing been on the wall? Well, let's just take a second look at the card here, because this is something that I don't know that anybody else has covered. If you look next to the gem that Rudy's holding in his hand there, do you see what's in the background on the bookcase? It's not what would draw your eye, because most people are captivated by the look on Rudy's face and the gem that he's holding in his hand. But it does say the word loser in the background of the card. So is this Legend Story Studios poking a little bit of fun at the Magic the Gathering mogul by putting this hidden watermark in the background of the card? It's something I never noticed before, and I actually had to check the real card art to see if that was actually printed on the card, because at first glance you'd never notice it. So have another look at the Rudy art. Maybe it's Legend Story Studio taking a little bit of a poke at the Magic the Gathering mogul who calls himself the King of Magic. And I wanted to share that with you folks here of what I discovered when dipping into this alpha brick video and doing a little research on my own. We have another little bit of mail from Dual Brain MTG, so let's get right into the mail opening video. Always cool, never a fool, always bring Brody's tool. We are doing some box breaks over at the Dual Brain channel, and if you want to get your hands on some mint condition Magic the Gathering cards, box breaks may just be the way to do it. In the past, I'd used sites like Channel Fireball when they would host box breaks of older sets, but they're beginning to get a little more expensive and a little less frequent lately, so I decided to check out what they're doing over at Dual Brain MTG and try and get into some of the old sets that Ed over at Dual Brain is box breaking. We got ourselves a pack of Odyssey, and on this particular box break, everybody did really well. I think there was 30 foils in the box, and we got ourselves a full art foil forest for the collection, courtesy of Dual Brain, and the rest of the cards in this pack of Odyssey. I might have to re-roll the video for you folks, but I can go through the loot for you really quickly here. The Odyssey block, something that I never opened much at all. Cabal Patriarch was our rare. Balancing Act, second rare. Cursed Monstrosity, third rare. Sacratog, Sadistic Hypnotist, Sphere of Grace, Price of Glory, Steam Claw, and Thought Eater. Sylvan Might, Sandstone Deadfall, Face of Fear, pile of uncommons, Resilient Wanderer, Filthy Cur, Sacred Rites, getting into the commons. So another interesting box break going on over at the Dual Brain channel. Groot M. Brody. Alright, always cool. Stay in school. Always bring Brody's tool. Let's see what we have in the mail this time. Alright, the single styrofoam chip. Happy to see that. A couple pull tabs maybe. And a green creature card staring us right in the face. The sticky tape, not the extra sticky tape, just the regular sticky tape. Alright, some reserve lists. We've got the Fallen Empire's Thelanite Monk. Let's flip it over, get into some of these styrofoam chips. How delicious. And a food token. So what is Brody buying? Now this card, I think we ordered it before we have even, this card hasn't even been included on the bottom 10 reserve list, the cards that no one cares about. But it should be. The Thelanite Monk. Sack a green creature to turn target land into a basic forest. Mark changed lands with a counter. As the climate worsened, some Thelanites turned to fertilizing with fresh blood in an attempt to keep Havenwood alive and growing. Sarpadian Empires Volume 3. This card marks cards with counters, and they're permanently turned into forests. I don't think there's another creature other than the Quorum Trench Gnomes that sort of affects land cards that way. But let's go. Thelanite Monk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the Broham, this man, the Acacian Lieutenant. 1, 2. He was number 1 on Brody Alfonso's list of the bottom 10 reserve list. He gives soldiers fire breathing. 2 play sets of him. We've got the 2 play sets of the Thelanite Monk. Make that 3 play sets of the Thelanite Monk. 4 play sets of the Thelanite Monk. And the Acacian Lieutenant. This man, the Broham. We love Acacian Lieutenant. Can't say enough about him. He's on the reserve list, and we're buying him. And another copy of the Thelanite Monk. Appreciate you guys for tuning in this week. Thanks again for joining me on the What I'm Buying series, where we get to talk a little bit about what's new in the world of Magic, open the mail that's coming in of what we're buying on Brody Alphonso's bottom 10 reserve list cards no one cares about. Thanks again for everybody for watching, the free Treons, each and every one of you, and our Patreons. Special shout out to you folks for watching, and for those of you tuning in on the Juice. We look forward to shuffling some fun into our Magic the Gathering collection with these cards of Brody Alphonso's What I'm Buying series. Feel free to check out the link in the description below on the last Alpha booster box in existence. It's worth a watch if you got a few minutes. It's got about 5,000 views, so people are checking this bit of Magic the Gathering history out. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and for those of you tuning in on the Juice and around the world, the free Trons, and everybody over at AlphonsoInvestments, thanks again and bye-bye.